But that's your Beauties and Gents. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Yeah. I'm in a great spirit, mood, whatever you call it. But I've had this topic or this video online that I've been wanting to talk about just because one, I feel like we live in a world of people, me, myself included, we don't really know or understand what love really is. And I think that's why God took his time writing the Bible and explaining exactly what it is, because we as humans, we really don't know. And we say it, but we don't actually walk it. And there was a video that really rubbed me the wrong way. There's actually a couple of videos that have rubbed me the wrong way when it comes to the topic of relationship. But this one in particular really got to me because I have brothers. I have a man that I really care about. I have a father that I care about. And I just feel like any woman that has a male in her life should feel the same emotions that I felt when I watched it. But in the comments, there are ironically so many women defending this very behavior that I'm about to talk about, right? So before I even talk about it, let's just check the video out. Because I'm gonna put on screen. It's okay.
The strength of the ancestors is here.
Now don't get me wrong. I am someone, I understand comedy. I understand that people find certain things funny. I get it. But at the same time, I do not find that funny. Not one lick of laugh. It was not funny to me. And I made a comment and I basically said that I was drugging him. And I didn't like how people were having like this weird dark energy of humor when it came to drugging somebody, even if it was a woman doing it to a man. Because I personally feel like women, we can be very hypocritical, but just as a audience and a global people, I think we can all agree that women have been at the forefront when it comes to the conversation of us being drugged and date rape situations and us just not feeling safe out in public or just to put our drinks down, stuff like that. There have been arguments and conversations surrounding the safety and the fear that women feel when it comes to men and our drinks or just being drugged, period. So obviously, the girl in the video is not one. Maybe she's not an advocate for that. So I'm not saying that she should feel how I feel, but I just genuinely can't understand how a woman could find that funny. But I feel like that was drugging him. And in a relationship of what's supposed to be love, there's a certain level of trust and honor that's supposed to happen. And I just feel like you unknowingly giving him melatonin, whether it's something that our body naturally produces on its own or not, that's drugging him. The intention behind getting what you want out of the situation by manipulating him unknowingly is drugging somebody in manipulation. Borderline evil if you technically want to be technical. Because to me, it exposes more of your character, it exposes your lack of trustworthiness. You're not loyal to people because you want what you want and you're going to do what you have to do to get what you want, which means not only are you not trustworthy and not loyal, you're not safe. You're not somebody that I can come to in any form or any way. Like she gave him melatonin because she promised to give him Nick and got tired. Why couldn't you just open your mouth and be like, baby, I really don't feel like it tonight? Or baby, I know I said this, but can we like why not negotiate it? Why drug him? And I just can't help but feel like if the roles were switched and there was a guy online promoting, advertising, laughing at, and sharing him drugging his girlfriend or giving his girlfriend melatonin unknowingly, there would be an uproar in the comments from the ladies. But instead, the women are defending it. And it's making y'all look bad to me. Because I just personally feel like there's this disconnect with who we or how we're naturally wired that a lot of women have. And it's kind of scary. So obviously, I don't know everything about our biology, but we women are more emotionally wired. We're more in the sense of emotions, nurturing, catering, helping, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying every woman should fall under that standard, but I'm just saying we naturally innately can tap into that if we have our own kids or in the right situation that we feel a certain level of safety. So for these women to be in the comments defending it, sounding just like the very men that were talking about how girls need to be more careful and it's not draining if she said yes even though she changed her mind. To me, I just see the darkness on you. And I don't say any of this to judge anybody. I say this to make you look at yourself. If you found that video funny, I really think you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself what was funny about it. And had this happened to me, would it be funny? I don't care if that person is the love of your life or your husband. Why is your spouse unknowingly drug or giving you melatonin to make you go to sleep? That's where communication comes in. That's where understanding and grace comes in on both ends. And I just feel like we are playing when it comes to this relationship stuff. I'm not gonna go too crazy into it. This is really quick, but I just really want to say that that wasn't right. And I get that baby that made a video in that relationship. It was cool and all dandy as long as it was her doing it to him. But I'm just really big on like, what is the message that you're pushing? What are you portraying, and what are you telling people about what you put out? And for my people that disagree with the fact that yes, that indeed was drugging, let me give you the actual definition. The Webster definition, Google search definition of what drugging someone is. Because it's the act, not the drug. The definition of drugging someone is intentionally giving a person a drug or any other substance without their knowledge or consent that can alter their physical state, mental state, or behavior. So by her giving him a melatonin unknowingly, which is going to make him drowsy and sleepy, was her drugging him because she did it with the intent of him not knowing, and that knowing that that was going to alter his state of mind, hoping that he went to sleep so she didn't have to fulfill the promise she made when she could have easily just communicated that she didn't feel like doing it no more. Babe, I'm tired. I got you tomorrow. What was so hard about that? And maybe it was just supposed to be funny, but it's like I think we need to really take account and question the things that we find funny. The same way I feel like in the music industry, why is it okay for them to call us bitches and hoes and all that? And that's labeled entertainment. That's what we accept. Anyway, we're on another tangent. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. And let me know how you feel in the comments down below because I really do want to hear it and have that conversation. Bye.
Go ahead and like it up and subscribe.